Hey there. As you can tell, I don't do a lot of video editing. I mean, this video is pretty low quality. The lighting is coming from my computer screen. So yeah, you could tell a few things. Anyways, I just poured my heart out in a video. I decided to do a really deep video and talk about things I felt and I had an issue. I was recording online through an online service and I lost connection. So that whole video is gone. It's like 6 minutes, almost 7, of just me pouring my heart out. But I thought it was important enough. I wanted to get it down. Maybe it'll be better. Anyways, a couple notes. For one, channel's been discovered. Mason Cowles, my best friend, has asked me again and again for this channel because I've let it slip that I'm making videos. I should have said if I wanted to be secret, I should have kept secret. Anyways, I caved. I sent him the channel. He is the only person that's ever seen the channel besides me. However, these videos are so boring, I don't think he'll make it very far. They're so boring, I don't even watch them. Anyways, on another note, regardless, even though Mason might see this, I've decided to put an actual deep thought, something that has really been in my mind. It's been a new development in me, and I really wanted to get it down. It's been kind of a lifelong thing. Creation. It's like my genre. I've always created things. When I was younger, I made comic books. I drew, made my own stories, made comic books. I made lots of comic books by hand. After that, I made a boat, and I floated in it. And I always try to get people on the boat, but no one ever get in the boat with me. So it was very lonely. I just sat there looking at the sky, just floating, relaxing on the water. It was really relaxing, but I was super lonely. Story of my life. Anyways, then after that, I made music. I was in a band. I played the guitar. I sang. Then after that, I made a couple different things. I made stories. I made Insaw, which is a language, and I completed it, but no one learned it and spoke it, so I quit after I made it. After that, I made music again. I made a little bit of music with Mason. He quickly quit, and I made music for a long time by myself. And every now and then I still do make music. Then after that, I started writing software. So I've pretty much just about made in every field you can think of. The only problem is, in everything I made, I had no one to share it with. No one would create with me. I could never find a person to create with. With comic books, no one created with me. No one read it. Couldn't share it. It was very lonely, and so I quit. When I made the boat, no one would get in the boat with me. No one made the boat with me. It was very lonely, so I quit. Same thing when I played the guitar and sang. No one would do it with me. No one would listen to me, so I quit. There's a pattern. Same thing happened with my stories. No one reads books. Like, hardly anyone reads books, much less a book that some guy wrote. So I quit. And saw no one spoke it. Already said that. With my music, I mean, I made a little bit with Mason, but a lot of it was on my own. And writing software. I had no idea there were even different programming languages. And now I'm writing a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to make a website with some guys, making different things, but really no one, I'm pretty much the only coder I know that codes with me. I know people that are coders, but they can't code with me. Either they're too busy or whatever, so it's a very lonely thing. I met one guy, he knows how to code, and he's interested in making a project with me, but not really. He's only interested in cybersecurity. So hacking, like he's really into hacking. Anyways, but I'm not going to quit. I've decided that it doesn't matter. I'm never going to find anyone to make things with. Beyond that, I don't even know if I'll ever find anyone to share my creations with, to share the novel I'm currently writing with, to share the software I currently sharing. I might not ever find anyone to share my stuff with, but that's okay. Because I've run into my old comic books. I've run into old recordings of my music. I ran into, not the boat, but different things I've written, different things I wrote. Obviously, I wasn't that great at English. So the feeling of the accomplishment and the love I see for my own creations after so much time has passed is enough for me. I mean, it's nowhere compared to what I wanted. I wanted to make things with people, really dig into someone else's creativity, combine it with mine, and make something amazing. Eventually make something that changes the world. I don't care if people know me. I don't care if I'm rich. I just wanted to make something truly amazing that would benefit every person's life, to make the impossible. And beyond that, I wanted, if I couldn't make something with someone, I at least wanted someone to share my creations with. Be like, hey, I made this. I made this app. I made this website. I made this book. It's great. I made this song. I wanted things to share things with. But I'm probably not going to find anyone. And that's okay. Because I've decided that I'm going to keep creating things. I'm going to get better at what things I make, at the software. I'm not going to give up. I'll do things alone. That's perfectly okay. I don't need to make things with people. I don't need other people to do what's in my blood. For some reason, it's very apparent that I feel a need to make things, to create, to innovate. So I'm just going to keep going. And if one day someone sees it and they like it, that's cool. I got to share. If I ever meet someone to create with, I'll be like, where have you been my whole life? But it's okay. I've come to peace and determined to do things on my own. I used to expect a lot of different things out of life, but I'm not gonna be bummed if those things don't come. If I have to do all of these things on my own and learn all of programming on my own, all the programming I'm going to learn, then I'm happy. I don't need other people to be happy. So, yeah, I think this is better than last time I recorded it. Anyways, good night.